Bones last night. It was great. But I had to watch it this morning because of the stupid Donald Trump speech. Replaced Bones for at least 30 minutes of broadcast? I mean, okay, he's gonna say the same rhetoric he always says. He's gonna do blah blah blah, deportation force, there's gonna be all this other mumbo jumbo. If I wanted, honestly, I would react in the same way if Hillary cut into my programming too. But Hillary's smart. She's not gonna cut into my Thursday night programming for Bones. I missed Bones because of Donald Trump last night. Okay? Luckily, I have Time Warner. And luckily, they have a feature now where you could watch the episode from the night before on their network frequency on primetime programming, that feature. But 8 years ago, they would not have that feature. I would have been stuck watching Donald Trump speak about his mumbo-jumbo bullcrap again and again and again. Not to mention, I will say this again, I would have felt the exact same way if Hillary was cutting into my Thursday. But she's smart. Again, she's smart. She's not going to cut into my programming on a Bones night. Okay, who would I rather watch? Actress that plays a beautiful bone doctor, or do I want to watch Donald Trump speak about the same dribble that he always speaks of? And he's probably not going to even do it because it would cost so much money to do that anyway. What is he going to do? Waste all the taxpayers' dollars for a deportation force and all this other stuff he plans on doing? Come on, I missed Bones for that? For 30 minutes? I would have rather watched Bones and you could have had Donald Trump be broadcasted after 8 o'clock or after 9, because I know they do a home thing for veterans, which that's a good thing. But I would also say that would have been a better opportunity to talk about Donald Trump at 9 o'clock on Channel 11. I mean, he talks about veterans anyway, so I mean, come on. I missed at least, 43 minutes of Bones for Donald Trump speaking the same gibberish that he always speaks of? Bones is more important to me
Respect, my friend.
than Donald Trump. I mean, his speech does not matter to me, ever. What he ever speaks of does not mean anything to me because he's probably gonna do something totally different from what he actually says he's gonna do. Because in politics, that's what they always do. Who knows if he's gonna actually do it? And you know how much money that's gonna cost? That's gonna cost a whole bunch of money. And it's a waste of money. It's like taking a business trip and going to make a deal with a company and not coming back with a deal because whoever you spoke to doesn't want to make a business deal with you. But the business person that made the deal with you wants to do a business deal? but the guy that you sent over there doesn't want to deal with you, and you have to fly all the way back. That's just an example of what that is. But I'm serious. I miss Bones for that. If I wanted to watch Donald Trump's rhetoric, I would have watched it online. But it's the same thing over and over, you know. And we say Mexicans are illegal immigrants, but technically we all started out illegals. Donald Trump, what? Just because you're so-called American doesn't make you an American. It's the type of person you are. If I ran against you, would you question my ethnicity? I bet you would. You would say, he's Asian, he can't run. But it's really too bad. I can run because I was born here, you nitwit. I mean, the only way I couldn't run is if, let's say, that country wasn't part of the United States when it was created, part of the treaty when it was made. That's what you accused Obama for. You were trying to get him not to be elected. That's why you said Hawaii wasn't a state. The only way he wouldn't be president right now is if Hawaii wasn't part of the deal that when the 50 states were created. That's the only way he wouldn't become president right now. I mean, and honestly, if I was running for president, I would actually have a woman be my running mate. I mean, that's what I would do.
Is he acting?
But it's really too bad that I'm not rich enough to run against you. And it's also too bad that I'm not 35 yet. I wish I was. So I could actually run against you and shut you up. I mean, even if I was, a Republican, just like you, I would not say what I said, or say what I say, and be an asshole about it. That's just my opinion. I would not be the one to say, well, just because you're different doesn't mean you don't belong here. I mean, I think he purposely causes countries to hate us. I mean, if I was president, you know, all the friends that I met, I would make them part of my cabinet. And if they were, honestly, I met Russian people, I met black people, I met Mexican people, or Hispanics. I mean, I met them all. And even if they were mean to me, or nice to me, I would rather have them run than you, Donald Trump. Because you're an asshole. I mean, you're no different than, what's his name? Anthony Weiner. And he was trying to run? No way! I would rather watch Bones than watch Donald Trump's speech of what he's gonna do for this country. He's not gonna do anything. He's probably gonna line up his pockets after everything is done. And who knows? I may be correct, I may be wrong, but
have a nice day.
I don't care about Donald Trump and his policies. I don't really trust him. And plus, his slogan is, what, in The Apprentice, you're fired. I mean, the only reason why his daughter, Ivanka, what was it? Ivanka Trump? No. Or whatever. You know, his daughter was saying that women get paid equally. Was because he has his daughter running his business. That's the only reason why he would say something like that. And of course, because if she didn't get paid as much as he does, she would feel cheated. I guarantee it. And same with his son too. I mean, I didn't buy that speech. I didn't buy that words that she was speaking of for a grain of salt. And everybody said, and when it comes to his kids, of course they're gonna say about how great their dad is, because they don't want to get disinherited, okay? They don't want to get disavowed their inheritance when the day is done. And I miss Bones for that. I knew what he was gonna say before he said it. That he's gonna do all this, but he's not gonna do all this. You know how much money that's gonna cost? I'm gonna say it again. He's gonna probably make us bankrupt in the process, even though he's a billionaire or what, a millionaire. That's why I wouldn't vote for him even if I was a Republican. But I wish I was 35 and rich enough to run against him so I could stop him from speaking his dribble. And that is it for this video, and peace out.
Text to speech unavailable.